Good day everyone. Let's try to answer some math problem posted on Twitter. And special credits to Master Juan Pablo for sharing this wonderful question. Let's start. Here's the question. Solve this equation in real numbers. Here's the equation. X times x minus 1 times x minus 2 times x minus 3 equals negative 1. Now, if you want to try this problem, just pause this video, and if you're ready, here's the solution. And I hope you pause this video and let's see if your answer is correct. Now, let's have our original equation. We have x times x minus 1 times x minus 2 times x minus 3 equals negative 1. Now, what we're going to do is to rearrange these terms. So in this case, we have x times x minus 3 times x minus 1 times x minus 2. Next, multiply the first two terms and will give us x squared minus 3x. Next, multiply the next two terms. We have x minus 1 times x minus 2 and will give us x squared minus 3x plus 2 and then bring down negative 1. Now at this point, let a be equal to x squared minus 3x. It follows that our equation now becomes a times a plus 2 equals negative 1 because x squared minus 3x is simply a. Distribute a and will give us a squared plus 2a equals negative 1. Add 1 both sides and will give us a squared plus 2a plus 1. Now factor, and we have a plus 1 raised to 2 equals 0. Getting the square root both sides and will give us a plus 1 equals 0. Subtract 1 both sides and we have a equals negative 1. Now we have the value of a. We have a equals negative 1. Next, recall that x squared minus 3x is equal to a. And we know a equals negative 1. So we can replace a by negative 1. So our equation now becomes x squared minus 3x equals negative 1. Now add 1 both sides and will give us x squared minus 3x plus 1 equals 0. Now at this point, checking the discriminant of this equation, we will get 5, and 5 is not a perfect square. It also tells us that this quadratic equation is not factorable. Therefore, we will use quadratic formula to solve for the value of x. And again, quadratic formula is equal to x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Therefore, we have x equals negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, wherein a is equal to 1, b equals negative 3, and c equals 1. Now simplify and we get x equals 3 plus or minus square root of 5 all over 2. Now since we're looking for a real value for x, therefore we have two solutions. We have 3 plus square root of 5 over 2 and 3 minus square root of 5 all over 2. And we're done. Before I end this video, let's have some challenge problem. Solve this equation in real numbers. We have x times x minus 1 times x minus 2 times x minus 3 times x minus 4 times x minus 5 equals negative 1.